SIVB, financial services, yeah. And regional banks take a big hit today. Boy, did it ever. This is just a daily snapshot of what happened from $275 down to the low of 33 was the last recording. Now, what did that do? That sent tech stocks ripping higher. Yes, it did. And the volatility was big, but we did not. When you take a look at the NASDAQ composite, we ended up positive. It's in a downtrend, but it's closed slightly above the 100-day. It tested the 150 right below the actual 150 and 50-day, and we have a little bit of sell there. Now, NASDAQ 100, that's the tech sector. They led the way, closing back above that 200-day. So that financial crisis sent the tech stocks in the NASDAQ 100, just like we had updated last night, and then again this morning, and now at the closing bell on the NASDAQ 100. And what a great rally it was. We had a lot of stocks that made moves off of their intraday lows instead of caving into the financial crisis because they're not banks. And yes, stocks have pulled back. Yes, most of them are in downtrends, but the leadership stocks did quite well. You take Salesforce, it tested the 20-day moving average and it popped. Okay, you take a look at something that got beaten down in the earnings on CrowdStrike. It hits a low and it pops, but they're not caving in. You take a look at Meta Platforms, not caving in. Test the 20-day and it pops right up. So we can see where the money rotated. We can. Some of the bigger ones that we really enjoy is the Moderna today. Had a very nice pop off of the low with an upgrade. That was a highlight, okay, in the biotech alley. The other one was that AutoZone shot straight up, tested the 50 and the 100 and then sold off, but still had a $49 breakout to the upside off of the lows. Yes, it did. Speaking of biotech, REGN popped right up to the 10 and the 20 and faded. That one's definitely a setup above that 50. We have a ton of them that did quite well today, Apple being another big one. And we can just take a look at it. Apple hit 153.14, shot straight up, tested that 200, 150-day, bam! They came right down to the low and buyers stepped in. Yeah, let's take a look at Chipotle Mexican Grill. Had a $45 move off of the low, got back above the 150, got back above the 50-day. Yes, it did. We had other great spots as well. There was some big ones in the solar patch today. How about this? Siege, leadership in it. Stock had pulled back. They washed it out. They came in, got above that 50, back above that 20. That's exactly what they did there. Oh, yeah, they did that one. They even bought the other little solar, ENPH. It came off. It hit that support. It bounced like a rocket. Not a bad move. The low was 203. Made a $12 breakout in the option pit. You could have made some really good money there. We have a ton of them that we would love to put you in. Sign up for the free 5-day trial. Take advantage of that. One of the other big ones that we like, and everybody understands that, is Melly was the leadership. It pulled back right to the trend channel where it started up with the earnings and it tested it. So it had a big 3-day pullback right above the 50. You can see that buy wick still ended down, but it only ended down $5.71. That's nothing. This is the leader. It's had its pullback. Now we continue to buy these dips down on the bottom. That's a perfect good one. AI, that stock had pulled back tremendously. It tested This was the breakout where the earnings started right there. You could see how it came right in and tested that support level and bounced. So there's lots of good stories out here today, everybody. Lots of great trades that you could get in with us. Yes, you could do it now. The options are going to pay a lot of money. It's a triple witch. I will do the indexes. I will cover that Philadelphia SOX index in a different video, but we had some leadership in there. It was not a collapse. No. And that is what leads bear and bull rallies. I will get into updating the volatility index and how it did a blow off top, and then how the indexes moved up off of the bottom, and the NASDAQ 100 futures had a 421 point move today. The S&P 500 futures, they had a 130 point move today. You want to see a whopping, and it's a triple witch this week, the volatility, they're squaring 836 point move in the YM futures. Okay, once again, that NASDAQ 100 futures, look at that. They came down, hit that 100-day, popped back above the 150, ran right into resistance to the 200 and that 10-day. But they ended up 97 points. That is how you know they were buying the dip. We told you last night in the videos. Yes, we did. Not only that, my friends, there was a lot of great moves buying those bottoms. And just like we said last night, go look at last night update with the futures, how to buy the low support and then sell them back into resistance. And that is what happened. Sign up for that free 5-day trial. Get it now. Don't hesitate. Don't wait.